everybody, it's me, Anthony, back with another series review again, and this time I'm kind of scared to talk about this new show here because I know that the fan base is very massive and the lore is extensive, and I'm just coming in as some random person talking about their show. But I watched the first 2 episodes and I was really intrigued about it, so I wanted to talk about it on here. But here it goes. This is Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel is an adult animated musical comedy created by Vivian Medrano, aka Vivzy Pop. I think I'm saying that right. I know you'll let me know in the comments. The series revolves around Charlie Morningstar, Princess of Hell, on her quest to find a way for demons to be rehabilitated and allowed into heaven. She opens up a rehabilitation hotel that offers demons a chance at redemption and to become a better person. Now, the pilot episode was released in 2019, and now the full series is finally here. It took a long time, but they did it. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, this show and the artists have a huge following. So I know that there is going to be like extensive stuff that I don't even know. But I also think that since it is on something like Prime Video, that it wants to attract random people like me to watch their show and get into the fan base. So I'm gonna come at it like that. I'm gonna come at it from somebody on the outside looking in and wanting to get into this fandom. So of course, I know that even with this recap and review that I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to be missing some stuff. I'm probably going to do some theories that have already been figured out by the fan base. So if you are somebody that has been into this lore and has been into the fan base for a long time, give me, put on your kitty gloves, just let me talk about this stuff and be a little bit nice to me in the comments. And if you are somebody that hasn't even heard of the show before and want to get into it, you're at the right place because we're going to be starting at the same level. So without further ado, let's get into this recap of episode 1 and 2 of Hazbin Hotel. The episode opens up with a little bit of world building as the episode gives us some backstory of heaven and hell and our main character Charlie, who is the daughter of a fallen angel Lucifer and the first female human Lilith. Every year heaven sends an army of angels to exterminate the demons of hell because of their sins of their founders, and so that they could never rise against heaven. All this is being narrated by Charlie, who is reading a book called The Story of Hell. Charlie is startled by her friend Vaggie, interesting name there, who asks her if she is okay. Charlie says that she gets a little worked up after the extermination, and Vaggie asks if Charlie has heard from her mom yet. Charlie says that it's been 7 years since she last heard from her, but she is sure that she is out doing something important. And we're definitely going to be talking about what is the deal with Charlie's mother, Lilith, and where she has been the last couple of years. I got some theories that we're going to talk about towards the end of this video, and it's going to be a doozy. Vaggie says that Alistair has something to show them, and the two of them meet up with him and watch a commercial that is supposed to be advertising Hazbin Hotel, a place where demons could come to rehabilitate themselves. Vaggie and Charlie say that the commercial isn't exactly what they were hoping for. Alistair says he hasn't been active in hell for a long time now, and that most people remember him from his radio show, so the commercial was the best that he could come up with. And that's very interesting. Already, we're like only a couple minutes in this episode, and this Alistair character is already very, very interesting, and I got a lot of questions that I want to ask about this guy. I mean, he says that he hasn't been in hell for so long, but already they kind of established that pretty much all the demons have been in hell and they can't find a way out, and that's what Charlie is trying to do, is trying to find a way for the demons to, become good so they can go to heaven and get out of this place. But it seems like Alistair has either found a way out of hell or he's gone somewhere else in hell for a long time. It's very, very interesting. Like I said, I'm going to talk about my theories towards the end of this video, but I'm already keeping my eye on this guy. Another resident of the hotel named Angel suggests that they make a commercial more sexy and having him do what he does best. He's a porn star, so you can kind of guess what he has in mind. Charlie politely declines his offer and gets a phone call from her dad, Lucifer. He tells her to meet up with the head of the Angels for a special meeting. Charlie is so excited by this news and she quickly makes her way to the location. This is also where we get our first song, Happy Day in Hell, and we're going to talk about all the songs from these 2 episodes at the end of this video, because I kind of want to do like which one is the best one, which one's my favorite. I think it's going to be fun. Charlie arrives at the location and meets up with the head of the Angels, Adam, and his assistant, Lute. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, Vaggie tries to remake the commercial with everyone at the hotel, but is finding it is harder than she thought. Alistair says that if she makes a deal with him, he could help her make a new commercial. The conditions are that Vaggie will never ask Alistair to mess with the television technology ever again. Vaggie agrees with this deal, and Alistair creates a state-of-the-art film set with full camera crew and everything. Back at the meeting with the head of the Angels, Charlie tries to tell Adam her plans for rehabilitating the demons so that they can go to heaven, but Adam dismays her ideas and says that the demons will never be allowed in heaven and that they are meant to be exterminated. And of course he does this by singing a new song called Hell is Forever, and I kind of dig it. During the song, Adam tells Charlie that they moved up the next extermination and that they will be back in 6 months. Charlie arrives back at the Hazbin Hotel and Vaggie asks her how the meeting went. Before Charlie could tell her what went down, Vaggie drags her in front of a TV and tries to show her the new commercial that they shot. Before they can show the commercial, it gets interrupted by the news telling the people of hell that the next extermination is coming in 6 months. We then cut to Adam and Lute looking at a video of a dead angel, and Lute says that they have never been able to kill one of them before and that they should go down and exterminate them now. Adam says no because he doesn't want them to catch on to their plans, but when they do come back for the extermination, all demons will be destroyed. And that is the end of episode 1 of Hazbin Hotel. We're going to go straight into the recap of episode 2, and we're going to talk about everything at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. Episode 2 starts off with Charlie and the rest of the residents of Hazbin Hotel trying to figure out what they are going to do now that the extermination has been moved up. Vaggie says that they can use this opportunity to recruit more sinners to the hotel. Angel says that everybody in hell is freaking out, and it's not going to be that easy to bring people to the hotel. Suddenly, a hole is blown into the hotel wall, and a new character, Sir Pentious, who apparently has a history with the radio demon Alistair, starts attacking the hotel. Alistair says that he doesn't remember him, but Sir Pentious insists that the two of them have fought more than once. Sir Pentious says that once he kills Alistair, the almighty V's will finally acknowledge him as their equal. We then cut to a group of demons watching ads on the TV about a company named Vox Tech, which seems to be hypnotizing all of them into believing their propaganda. We are then introduced to the leader of Vox Tech, Mr. Vox. He then gets a call from one of his associates, Velvet, and she tells him that Vox is needed to come down to the department because Valentino is wrecking everything. As Vox makes his way to Velvet's department, he is stopped by Demon Press, and they ask him what he thinks about the upcoming extermination. Vox says that they are unveiling a new product called the Vox Tech Angelic Security, and then Vox hypnotizes the reporters in the room. I'm already 2 episodes in, and I already know not to question this thing that's happening. Vox makes his way upstairs and meets with Velvet and asks where Valentino is. Velvet says that he went back to his room. Vox goes to Valentino's room, and Valentino is upset that Angel left him and moved in with the Princess of Hell. Valentino says that he's going to go over to the hotel and kill everyone there, but Vox calms him down and tells him that he doesn't want to ruin his image. Valentino says that Angel is not the only one that is living in the hotel, and that the radio demon Alistair is there as well. Valentino shows Vox a video of Alistair at the hotel fighting Sir Pentious. This news angers Vox greatly, and he says that Alistair hasn't been back here in 7 years, the same amount of time as Charlie's mother, Lilith, has been gone. Coincidence? Who knows? Valentino asks Vox if he is mad because Alistair almost beat him that one time, but Vox says that a lot has changed since Alistair left and that he is going to show him who's boss now. This of course leads us into Vox's song, Stay Gone. And again, we're gonna talk about the songs towards the end of the video and you're gonna see if I liked it or not. Vox and Alistair go back and forth trying to draw audience from each other. And in the end, Alistair wins the battle due to Vox losing his signal. Vox then has a meeting with Valentino and Velvet and tells them that they need to make sure that Alistair hasn't made a deal with Charlie. Valentino suggests that they get someone on the inside of the hotel to spy on them, and Vox says that he has the perfect person in mind. We then cut back to the hotel and see Serpentius arrive at the hotel and ask if he can be rehabilitated. Excited by this news, Charlie agrees to help him and shows him around the hotel. Angel is not convinced that Serpentius is legit and wonders why Charlie is so happy to help Serpentius. Charlie says that it's just nice to have someone who is actually interested and wanting to improve themselves for once, implying for as long as Angel has been here, he has been resistant to wanting to do the same. Everyone gathers together and to put on a play, and Angel is the drug dealer while Serpentius is a innocent little girl with a lollipop. I mean, I'm already invested in the show. After the play, Angel goes to his room where apparently he has a cute little devil pig named Fat Nuggets. I just want to know more about this cute little pig. During this time, Angel looks on his phone and sees that he has received tons of voicemails from Valentino, some aggressive and others more forgiving. And I think this is a very interesting part in the series so far for the character Angel, because this is like the first time that we're really diving deep into a little bit of backstory and a little bit of character traits for some of the characters. And you can kind of see already that there is something between Valentino and Angel, something a little bit deeper than what they are showing us right now. And you can see that the intrusive thoughts are already coming to Angel, and like he's thinking bad of himself, thinking down of himself, that he's no good, he's nothing but an addict. And I think potentially, I mean, let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. But for me right now, as the person who's only seen 2 episodes, there's going to be a lot more to this character Angel than what we have seen so far, and I'm really interested to see where this goes. Angel goes to get a drink downstairs to drown out his feelings, and then he sees Serpentius trying to put a hidden camera in the library of the hotel. Angel confronts him, and Charlotte and Veg come to see what all the ruckus is all about. Serpentius uses his smartwatch to call Vox and tell him that he has been caught and to send help, but Vox refuses and hangs up on him. Ready for his punishment, Serpentius says to make his death quick, but Charlotte then offers to help Serpentius and says that all he has to do is start off by saying he's sorry. This of course leads us into the last song of the episode. It starts with Sorry. And after the song, Alistair takes Serpentius's watch and tells Vox that he needs to try harder than that next time. And that is the end of episode 2. And I have to say, after watching these first 2 episodes of Hazbin Hotel and putting my toe a little bit into this Vizzy Pop fandom, I gotta say, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm invested. I'm sold. It kind of reminds me of like the early days of the rebooted version of My Little Pony, where they had like a whole bunch of different songs, like pretty much every other couple of episodes, and mixed with Drawn Together, another adult animated show that had songs too as well, coincidentally. But it's just like a marriage between those two, and I love it. I don't know where I've been, and I haven't seen any of this artist's work in the past. Apparently they have a show called Hell of a Boss that I gotta check out. But as of right now, I'm sold with Hazbin Hotel and I can't wait to see more. But everything isn't perfect, and I gotta say the one thing for me that kind of throws me off after watching these 2 episodes is the pacing of the episodes. They're really lightning fast, and I think that's probably a product of modern day animation and modern day cartoons. And for me, that's just a personal thing that I'm not really a fan of the quick pacing. But again, it's not something that's gonna fully deter me from watching the show, because even though that sometimes where I had to like literally pause the episode and be like, okay, what just happened here? How did we get here? And I had to rewind it to go back to figure out what was going on. It's not going to stop me from continuing watching the show because everything else is so good. So we're at the part of the video where we're going to be talking about the songs. Now there has been 4 songs throughout these first 2 episodes, and we're going to talk about them and kind of rank them, I guess. So here's a ranking of the first 2 episode songs of Hazbin Hotel. So coming in at number 4, it starts with Sorry. Now, yeah, this is the last song of episode 2, and it's the worst song. This song's not that good, and I think it's purposely like that because literally a character in the episode says that it sucks.
I hated that song. Why are you so lame?
So what more do you need to acknowledge that this is bad? Coming in at number 3, it is Stay Gone. Now, this is the first time we were pretty much introduced to a lot of characters, Vox, Valentino, Velvet, and I like the song. It's okay. The part that I like the most is probably when Alistair is introduced into it. I'm not really a fan of the Vox character's singing voice. I don't think he was really singing that much in the song. He was kind of like just rambling at points. Maybe he'll have another opportunity to give us a different song and it'll be better, but for right now, this one's at 3rd place. Coming in at number 2 is Hell Is Forever. This is a song from the head of the Angels, Adam, and his assistant, Lute. I think that's her name. She doesn't really sing in this one, at least I don't think so. Maybe she did the backup vocals, but this song's pretty fun. I mean, it's all right. It's short and sweet. There's I like the dude that plays Adam. You know, his voice is kind of funny. He's like very douchebag. I mean, that's what he says. He says he's a dick in the show. So I kind of like that vibe from him. So like I said, it was a fun song. But coming in at number 1, it is Happy Day in Hell. Now, this is a song that is the beginning. It's like the first song that we get in the series, and it sounds like pretty much a ripoff of like Belle's song when she's going through like the town in France, because the lead actress that is playing Charlie, she sounds like a freaking Disney character, a Disney princess, and I think that's the vibe that they were going for, and I can totally feel that vibe, and it is hilarious. It's just her going down the streets of hell and interacting with the demons, and the demons are like, dude, get the frick away from me. It's fun. It's hilarious. So that is my ranking for the songs of Hazbin Hotel, the first 2 episodes songs. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What is your favorite songs? I know there's a lot of you that have had a lot more time to digest the songs than I have. So let me know what you think, what your ranking is for these first 2 episode songs. Now let's get into some theories of Hazbin Hotel that I have for the first 2 episodes. And the first thing that I want to talk about is Lilith and her connection with her daughter Charlie, and the reason why possibly she's been gone for 7 years. Now in the beginning of this episode, they pretty much tell us the backstory between Lilith and Lucifer, and pretty much heaven and hell, and how Lucifer and her has got together, and then they created this world called hell, and Lilith really wanted to change hell. She wanted to make all the demons be rehabilitated, and she passed on that dream to her daughter Charlie. So I'm thinking, just right off the bat, literally the first thing I heard when she's been gone for 7 years, and that she's pretty much been like trying to do the same thing as Charlie, I immediately thought, I was like, okay, she has been captured by the head of the angels or something like that. And that's going to be my theory going forward. It could change. I'm only 2 episodes in, so when I watch the next 2 episodes that I'm also going to be doing a review and recap of, so check that out later, that theory may change after I watch those 2 episodes. But as of right now, my theory is that she has been captured, she's being held captive, and they don't want her to come back because they feel at that time that she's probably the person that can actually lift the spirits up of the demons so they can revolt against the angels. But little do they know that Charlie is pretty much taking up that mantle, and she's trying. She's probably not as good as her mom, but she's trying to do it. And the next theory that I have is for the character of Alistair. Now, there's a lot of mystery going around with this character, and we don't really quite know as of these first 2 episodes what's the deal with this guy. We kind of know that he has some connection with the V's and their characters, that they have some kind of history. Vox says that he has, asked him at one point to join their group, and then Alistair denied it. But now it looks like he has been gone for 7 years and he came back. But the real question is, where did he go? And I think that he had left heaven. He went with Lilith to go on like some kind of journey, and they were managed to able to like find a way out of hell and go to heaven or somewhere else, go to earth or something like that. I don't know. That's just a theory. That's what theories are. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are your theories about these first 2 episodes? What are your theories about the characters that we got so far? What are your theories about the series? How do you think it's going to end? We got a long way to go to get to that, but let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be talking about Hazbin Hotel for the entire series. Hopefully I won't get totally destroyed by dislikes, but even if you didn't like this video, yeah, hit the dislike, because it helps the channel and helps YouTube say, hey, people hate this so much that we need to show it to everybody so they can hate it some more. And it just brings up the views. So thanks for that. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, keep watching.